Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show. My name is Dr. Frederick Dare. I am a therapist here in Atlanta, Georgia, and welcome to my channel. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, you subscribe, like this video, share it, and click the little bell at the bottom of the screen so that you will get updates of when I upload new content. We usually cover hot topics or mental health issues. Today is no different. Today we're asking the question, what happened to Brian Bone and who are those friends? Yes, what happened to Brian Bone and who are those friends? So this whole situation took place in Orlando, Florida. Brian Bone, age 24, went out on Sunday the 21st to party with some friends. Let me read you a quote from his mom. So I wished him a happy birthday, and then he told me he was going to go to brunch with some friends, and then he was going out drinking. And then she said she was joking with him and said, we have to switch ages today. So that was the conversation she had with Brian before Brian went out hanging with these friends on Sunday the 21st. So something went wrong because later on, the mom was talking to Brian, is what I read allegedly, and that she said he seemed disoriented and she said he sounds like he was getting ready to cry when she was FaceTiming him on the phone because he didn't know where he was. He just said, I'm near some kind of buildings. This story doesn't make any sense to me. So then the roommate says that I read, says Brian seemed a bit abnormal that night, a little bit more intoxicated. And so that questions me like, what happened? What was he drinking? Who are these friends that he went out with? And why didn't anybody monitor him or watch him? You know, usually with me and my friends, if it's somebody's birthday, yeah, we're buying them drinks and stuff like that. But we're also making sure that they're safe. We're watching them, we're monitoring them in the club or wherever we are because we know that most people get intoxicated when they're drinking. But this sounds like a bit more than intoxication. But I don't know. The details are still being investigated. But I did this story because it made me think of friends and how they're supposed to look out for you and make sure that you're okay. And that's why I asked the question, what happened? And so a mile away from the club that Brian was at, his body was found in Lake, what's the name of the lake? Lake Ivanhoe, which is 1.5 miles away from the pubs and the pub crawls that him and his friends were doing. How did he get from the bar, leaving his car in the garage where he parked it, and his phone was turned off? How did he get all the way to a lake where his body was found by a I guess somebody that was on a boat, I guess a paddle boat or something like that. And then the family was notified, and this was his body was found on Friday at about 11:55 a.m. and then his family was notified I think around 4 p.m. And there's a video that I saw, a news video, where there is a breakout between the family and some of those friends because the family probably has the same question. If you went out with Brian and if you knew he was intoxicated a little bit more than normal, how did he get into a lake? Why was he alone when his mom talked to him, when he was afraid and nervous? Was somebody after him? What? These are so many open questions. I know this is still under investigation, but it's so sad. Rest in peace, Brian Bone. So sorry for the family. Sending my prayers and condolences to you all. It's just, I was reading somebody responding to this post on Facebook about this story saying it's hard to trust people anymore, and it's almost like you just want to stay in the house, but you can't live like that. But this is just sad. Like, what happened? Why weren't the friends more accountable for Brian during his birthday? I'm assuming his 24th birthday. Not sure about that. And if anybody has any information, so the location of the pub crawl, or where Brian was last seen, was at a place called Swiggs at 50 East Central Boulevard. All of this is in Orlando, Florida. If you have any information, the number is 321-235-5300. I'll say that again. Area code 321-235-5300. If you know anything, you've seen Brian, you've seen the friends, it could be something small, something that you think that doesn't matter, but to police it will matter. This is just a sad story. Please, people, be careful who you hang around. Be careful of your environment. I don't want to blame the friends. I don't understand how Brian got a mile away into a lake, or when he was even talking to his mom, he was by himself. I get it. I can see where some people get intoxicated and they just, randomly walk away and leave their party or their friends in the location, and then by the time the friends look around, maybe they're gone. I'll go on that perspective too. I like to give different perspectives, so I don't need negative comments. I'm not judging the friends or blaming the friends, just asking the questions, like it seems like the family did too. So yeah, if you have any information, I put pictures of Brian up here if you remember seeing him, and now when you heard this story, it just clicked. Call the police department, 321 area code, and then 235-5300. Yes, and if you want to remain anonymous, I think you can call Crime Stoppers. And you can just Google that number in your local area and you'll be able to find it. But this is a sad, sad, sad story. It touched my heart when I read it. I felt sad. I was monitoring this story when it started, when they were saying he was reported missing on the 22nd. I think I saw the story on Thanksgiving. And then the next day, they found his body. But again, praying for the family. I could tell the dad and the mom were when they were just searching for him, they were very kind of upset and just trying not to think of the worst and then the worst. Just think of this as this was your child and you knew something. Don't sit on it. Anyway, thank you for listening. Rest in peace to Brian Bone. So young, 24 years old. He should still be here. Thank you again. Check out some of my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend.